Assalamu alaikum. Hello, my name is Fatima, and today I'm going to be talking about how social media has deluded people into thinking they are the main character. They see themselves typing behind a keyboard alone whilst dishing out opinions and points of view, forgetting it's called points of view for a reason. People are beginning to forget that how they view or see life can be entirely different from the next person, and that is the beauty of us being humans and different. Because some things are not defined, they are not static and do not have an objective truth to it. We know. People are becoming more stupid and narcissistic because they ignore logic and objectivity when it comes to discussion that does not sit well with them because they lack the abilities to suppress their biases. So they want the whole world to wallow in their own ignorance and what they see as truth, even if it doesn't apply to the next person. You can literally say something about yourself and your experiences. Then a person somewhere that lacks critical and logical reasoning will spring out from somewhere and demand you to throw whatever experiences you have concerning you. That is not affecting them, by the way, because they do not agree with it or simply because they do not like it. An example is that you can literally come online and say, "Oh, I enjoy eating blah blah blah," and you will find three or four people in the comment section telling you not to say it because they don't enjoy it, because they don't like it, and they don't see anything wrong with themselves because they validate their narcissism and stupidity, and also they find others to validate their narcissism and stupidity online. So they don't see anything wrong with it. We are in a brain rot and brain dead pandemic. I personally believe social media is extremely great and one of man's best invention. If anything, the good definitely outweighs the bad for very obvious reasons at that too. It's a swift avenue to get access to information, be it good or bad. We use it for swift communication and connecting with anybody from literally any part of the world. That alone is a great advantage of social media. In the same breath, I will see people get easily misinformed and have extremely become easy to program with social media because of, I would say, our laziness to make our own research and because of a lot of people's already existing bigoted biases. Sometimes people see movements as popular trend, as trend they have to follow without actually being invested or informed in the movements, and that makes them uninformed hypocrites, honestly. This is very popular among celebrities or people with some sort of following or fans or people looking up to them. Even if it's popular at the moment to hate you or love you, you will find people blindly doing that like sheep. People have become lazier to make any form of research to make an informed decision because it is way easier to join a trend and accept it as truth in quotes than to go and actually fit and put in the work, time and effort to educate themselves. I will also be honest to admit that social media is serving as a reflective mirror to our generation. It is showing us what has been going on from generation to generation, but now broadcasted because we have the resources to individually show ourselves to the world like I'm doing now. We are starting to think less critically, leaving logic behind, which spells doom for the world. Check any part of the world whom have dropped logical thinking and see how much and how fast they are spiraling down. Objective truth has become more subjective, even though we all know or are supposed to know that there will always be objective truth in life about certain collective things, like the hunger we feel when we're hungry. Pretty straightforward. Feeding into these lies is antithetical to humanity and common sense. If we are to follow and abide by your subjective truth in terms of viewing things that have an objective truth and aligns with reality and common sense because of your little feelings and biases, we will only become brainless sheep at the long run. We all recognize that we have different sentiments towards some truths in life. Then why should we adopt your own truth? Not necessarily based upon the fact that it's right, and ignore billion others. Whose truth should we pick and whose should we ignore? We should all recognize and acknowledge the beauty of our differences in perspective and never forget to tag along realistically without leaving logic and common sense behind. Honestly, don't forget to tell me your opinion on what you think about this whole discussion. Thank you.